Yo, Gaben. Hello, hello. We are going to continue, possibly finish, Invincible presents Adam Eve today. Yeah, we kind of got through a good bit of it yesterday. People are exploding kids. We're trying to get to the bottom of that. Yeah. So let's, I guess, get right back into it. All right, bad chemistry. Looks like we're gonna see the Maulers again. Cool. Things have been heating up. I fought Universa. We really wrecked that neighborhood. And I don't know who hacked that bomb onto Todd, but I found a few clues in the park. Morning. Is it still waking up if you never really slept? I keep thinking everything over. And over, and over. What's Universa's story? She said she needed power or people would die. What planet are they from? It's not in this solar system. How far did she travel? Why not send a scout or an army? What if there aren't very many of them left? Still, she can't just take our power. I have so many questions, but I can't get answers if Robot won't let me near Universa. I have to get him to talk to me. Feels like I've stumbled onto something big here. There's a lot going on. I wrecked that neighborhood. I was just trying to help, but if your home was destroyed, would you even care? Sometimes I wonder if fighting is the answer. I could do more with my powers. I could make anything I can think of. I could make insulin. It would flow like water. I could change the world. And no one's house would get crushed. Not by me, anyway. I'd love to just make things. But then, what about all the universes out there? Hospitals rely on that power plant. People could have died if she got her way. At least houses can be rebuilt. I should look into that. Maybe Rex can help. Of course, that's not the only thing I need to worry about right now. I haven't heard from Rex this morning. I thought he'd check in after everything that happened yesterday. I didn't invite him to check the park after we talked. He might be weirded out. Can't be the solution to all my problems. It'd be pretty unfair if he was. I hope neither of us wants that. I hope he's not off pouting somewhere. Ugh. A Rex-induced headache. A Rex-ache. I should send him a quick message suggesting we should meet up later. Alright, no use putting it off. I need to think over the evidence I found connected to Todd. That jug, and the footprints. The chemical composition matched one of the components of the bomb. And that footprint, size 18, just like the Maulers, again. I've seen it before, on patrol before we fought them the first time, at the hideout. Why would the Maulers want to blow up a kid? How did Todd even cross their path? The last place he was seen was at school. He fought with William that day. Mrs. Hiles might have been the last person to see him. I should ask her. Alright, well, at least it's good to know where to start. Aw, buddy. Just how did Todd get involved with the Maulers? Was he a random casualty? Maybe he was targeted. I'm getting closer to figuring this out. I know it. We're not going to college. Need to clear the air with Robot or school. So, Universa stuff is pretty interesting, but if I had to choose between potentially helping her out or helping out other potential kids that are going to get blown up, kind of want to stick with Earth problems for now. So let's go to the school and see if we can figure out anything about the Maulers. I head to school to talk to Hiles. The halls are quiet. Strange being here on a weekend. But Hiles is here, grading lab reports. I wonder if she's lonely. Even teachers have weekend plans, don't they? Mrs. Hiles? She looks up, startled. Oh, Eve. I wasn't expecting to see you here. She quickly puts away some diagrams she's working on. Lewis structures and some tech I don't recognize. You look worried. Wait, tech she doesn't recognize? Is she in on this? Is she with the Maulers? Oh boy. Oh honey, you must be so sad about Todd. You were friends, right? For a while. I nod. Something tells me to just go with it. Do you need to talk? He was just a kid. Poor soul. No one deserves that. I can't imagine what it's been like for all you kids to have to watch it on the news. Tissue? I'm okay. Can I ask you about something? Of course, what about? This is an empty jug. Oh, she looks mad. Yeah, I think she's in on it. I found it near where the incident happened. You know what this is? Oh, sure. It's a solvent. Fairly common. I've got a cupboard full of it. But you're saying you found this near the bomb site? It was a chemical bomb. There's a sound from the back of the room, like grinding metal. Oh, she's covering up for the Maulers. What was that? Oh dear, I must be coming down with a cold. What were you saying again? That noise sounded like grinding. Like a metallic sound. I didn't hear it. Listen, Eve, I know this is overwhelming, and I understand you want to help, but I think you're getting carried away. Something's not right. Eve, I'll let you in on a secret from before I was a teacher. You worked for the army, right? Oh no, I don't have the discipline for that. I'm a creative thinker, like you. I was just an assassin for hire. I worked for an engineering firm, a military supplier. Like you made weapons? Among other things, but that's not the secret. I'll tell you what David Stephen, my boss at the time, taught me. Okay. She lowers her voice to a whisper. Sometimes it's best not to ask so many questions. Weird thing for an engineer to say. Eve, aren't you supposed to be my best student? Noise gets louder. This has been a delight, but I have to go. She hurries me out of the room. The door slams behind me. I stand in the hall thinking things over. What was that noise? It seemed to really be bothering her. Hal's is acting very weird. Mark needs to hear about this. I text him to meet me out back. Went to see Hiles. There's a weird sound coming from the back. She acted shifty when I asked about it. She's hiding something. Needs to talk to Mark ASAP. I make a beeline for the dumpster and change once I'm out of sight. Hey! Dumpster now? 2-word texts are scary. What's up? I just talked to Hiles. I think she knows something about Todd's bomber. Hiles? As in, let me help you with your college applications? Mrs. Hiles, our chem teacher? The one with access to a lab full of chemicals and a military supplier pass? Well, when you put it that way, help me search this dumpster for evidence. We dive in. I'm glad my suit has gloves. So, what tipped you off? She kept coughing to cover up a noise. What kind of noise? I don't know, like a saw? A drill? It was grindy. That's unsettling. Also, she warned me not to ask too many questions. Okay, that's worrying. Oh hey, check this out. Mark holds up a bunch of PVC tubing. It could be like the tubes I saw coming out of Todd's chest. Or maybe it's just from shop class. I can't tell. Something else is bugging me. And PVC tubing in the dumpster behind the school. I can't tell if it's the same tube. Yep. It's this specific jug of solvent. I found an empty one at the park. It's the same kind we use in our labs. That's not suspicious in of itself. No, but there were a lot of bottles missing from the shelf. And she said it's an otherwise controlled substance. You need authorization to get it. Or help. My hand touches something squishy. Ugh, is that tuna sandwiches? Like a month of them from the looks of it. I don't think we can use that for anything. But does it even matter? What do you mean? Why do we need evidence? You're freaking Adam Eve. If you think something's up, that's good enough for me. Maybe there's another explanation. He holds up something stiff and gray. Sure, maybe whoever threw away this jockstrap washed it first. I don't need to double check. Wow. I know, I have a way with words. Anything else? I think Hiles might know my secret identity. Well, that explains this then. Or explains that? He holds up my chem textbook. The Maulers took that when they broke into the hideout. This picture of you and Rex is stuck to it with, let's agree to call it gum. Why would the Maulers toss this out here? Is Hiles working for them? To do what? Aren't they biochem geniuses? She's teaching me chemistry. What's in it for them? We'd better get back in there and find out what's going on. We hurry back to the chem classroom, and sure enough, the Maulers are there, moving a heavy electrical generator into the back room. Never should have taken this job. Relax, it ends today. Looks like your gut was right. And your research. You just figured this out now? After the mess we left at that hideout? That was you. How did you even find it? Easy. We looked up. You're not exactly careful with the flying. Relax. We could care less about the teen team. What kind of name is that anyway? Sounds like a boy band. Wait, are you working for... Suddenly, Hiles emerges from the back room with a handful of tubing. Oh, there you are. I was wondering when you'd be back. Eve, my brightest student, or should I say, Adam Eve. Are you making another bomb? Is that a rhetorical question? I thought you were supposed to be the smart one. Do you really not know what my plan is? Or are you just doing that annoying upspeak thing where everything sounds like a question? Ugh, high school girls. Invincible takes a step forward. What's this? A white knight? She snaps her fingers. Not a problem. I have friends too. You're not paying us enough to be friends. Regardless, those blueprints need to be on Steven's desk before he gets in on Monday if I'm gonna pull this off. I thought David Steven fired you. You'll regret saying that. You too, Mauler twins. I have a lot to do and not much time. Handle them. She retreats into the back room again. Want to take this outside? Don't mind if I do. Blowing up, kids. Low, even for you. You follow him. I'll stay on this one. This one's for Todd. Oh, quit before this gets bloody. I beat your clone, I can beat you. All right, cool. So he's gonna punch, or he's going to try. All right, so he's immobile, and let's see. We'll pop up a shield anyway. All right, so he's gonna charge his gun, which will do damage. So sunflower, and then we'll save some energy. All right. Gonna do a lot of damage, but that's fine. Shield and pass. Want some of this? Haha. Hal should ask for a refund. Okay, so he's gonna punch. So we'll stick him and then blast him next turn. All this for Hiles' paycheck? As if we'd work for cash. Hiles fired you? Alright. Blue. Not this shit again. And wait. Alright. He's gonna charge. So, sunflower. And we wait. All right. So let's pop a punch in there. Pop another punch. gonna enjoy this. Ugh. I am going to enjoy this. What did Hiles offer you? Weapon plans, corporate secrets, defense intel, everything she had. Alright, so while he's charging, we're gonna re-up our shields. And then... that's it. Watch out, hero. Sunflower. And we wait. Miss. Alright. Did not mean to do shield, meant to do glue. Cool. That sort of wasted a turn. Whatevs. Sunflower. Seeing stars. Distracted. Alright. So blue. And then we will blast him next turn. So I know I'm kind of turtling up a bit here. Like, I can probably be a little more, what's it called? Aggressive with him. But, no, don't want to risk it. Not really worthwhile. Mouse. You're obviously smart. Isn't this job beneath you? Science doesn't live in a bubble. Ugh. Just wait till I get out of this. Okay. There you go. Never helping that maniac again. I'll make sure of it. Dizzy. All right, and then let's see. We could probably kill him there, but I don't want to take any damage. We've come this far. All right, here we go. Seriously? Can't focus. That was kind of pointless. Pop. There we go. Cool. You beat me, but you still don't know the half of it. And start talking. Just give me a minute to catch my breath. Idiot, clone. You're the one who took this job, clone. You're fired. The rest is up to me. It's always been up to me. What have you done to yourself? What has the world done to me? We're gonna go ahead and level up here. Give us a little bit of health. Cool. Cool. You think I just woke up this morning and decided to... She starts to laugh. This is the result of years of planning. Dozens of discreet surgeries, many of them performed alone, I might add. She sounds desperate. I take a step forward, she twists a knob by her collarbone. Fluid begins to flow more quickly. Is she Bane? She looks kind of buff here, actually. Let's see. Also, dig the black nail polish. Never noticed that. You don't understand anything about planning, do you? About waiting? You're too young and everything comes too easily. Don't even get me started on loneliness. So Todd was just practice? Todd wasn't practice. Todd was perfection. Let's be real for a second. No one was going to miss Todd. I probably even made a few kids' lives easier. But that's beside the point. My technique works. It works really well. And it was gonna work. I just needed more time. I've already lost it all once, and I'm not gonna lose it all again. If I have to take you out, the other kid, the Maulers, to protect my research, I'll do it. Lost it all? What did you lose? What didn't I lose? I paid my dues in science for years. I was the gold star lab assistant, keeping everyone organized, submitting the papers, contributing my research, but somehow my name was always left off. I was paid very well, but I never got credit. So I learned to do my real work at night, in secret. I worked long hours. I was recognized for my promptness, my attendance, my good reputation with the submissions board, anything but my science. I was like the administrative right hand to the lab director, Dr. David Stephen. I knew it would all be worth it when my explosives research finally proved itself. I just made one mistake. There was a fire. My work came out not exactly as I intended. They accused me of stealing lab materials. I agreed to leave quietly to save the firm's reputation. I lost my salary, my peers, access to materials, space to work, the respect of David Stephen. My partner left me. I'm angry, but I'm not sitting around. I'm doing something about it. I'm working. I'm proving myself. They're gonna regret dismissing me. Hales presses a button down by her waistband. A display comes to life on her chest. What good is your research if you're dead? I'll be its ultimate proof. The plans are already on their way to Dr. Stephen's desk. When I go and take you out with me, that'll be more than enough to finally get its attention. You don't have to do this. You're teaching. I hate teaching. I hate these basic labs. I hate small talk in the lounge. I can't stand the students. But I think that's obvious. I needed something to sustain me while I finished my real work. Now, I can quit. I can quit all of it. Now Stephen will notice me, and history will remember me. It must have hurt to lose so much. For someone who doesn't like teaching, you put a lot into it. Your research must have been, I know what you're doing and it's not going to work on me. It sucks when people don't appreciate your potential. Her hand shakes as she reaches for the detonator. You don't have to do this. It's surgically integrated into my circulatory system. There's no turning back. Let me help. I don't want your help. I'll disarm the bomb. I know exactly what to do now. I don't want this. Well, you got it. She collapses at my feet. Invincible returns. What happened? She had another bomb. I disarmed it. Are you okay? Okay. She is pissed off she didn't get to explode, but, what else? Don't worry about me. What happened with the Maulers? Got up with them, got their blueprints. Robot's here. He called the cops. They should be on their way to jail. Robot approaches me cautiously. Invincible gives us room to talk. Adam Eve, are you all right? I'll be fine once I destroy her research. I'll make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. You're not destroying it? Where are you taking it? It will be taken care of. The more important thing is, you defeated the Maulers. That was truly impressive. It will take a lot to contain them. I don't think they really cared about our identities. Hal's put them up to that. This was a teacher of yours? And Invincible's. She taught chemistry. Wow. She just kind of doxed Mark. I understand. This was very personal to you. You demonstrated considerable restraint by bringing Hal's alive. You've done more than enough today. I can handle it from here. Actually, Robot, before I go, I was wondering if I could talk to you about Universa. Perhaps. What would you like to discuss? She's contained now, so we can interview her, right? I would prefer if you left the matter alone. What's going on? Universe has been shadowing me for weeks. I'm the one who brought her in. We said once the threat to Earth had been neutralized, I could talk to her. And it's neutralized. She's contained, right? What is it you will hope I will do for you? Tell me where she is. It's some facility, so I guess that means the government's involved. Is it the same government creeps who made me a weapon? Is it the guys who brought Rex from his, is it the guys who bought Rex from his parents? Who could it be, Robot? What organization is so awful you won't even name it to me? No. There's nothing untoward out of me, only private. Among other factors, the government facility is equipped for long-term containment of highly powered forces. The Teen Team hideout is not. True, but... Universe's people could die. You don't know that out of me. That's exactly my point. I just want to talk to her. You could talk to her. Would it help you focus your mind better on your responsibilities? Yeah, whatever it takes. Very well. I can request access for you to talk to the Universe, but there is no guarantee it will be granted. Far from it. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear. Very well. Invincible returns. Everything okay over here? I pull him aside, out of earshot of Robot. I really don't know. Would you ever work with the government? I don't see why not. My dad has to work with them sometimes. He has options. But as protectors of Earth, doesn't it kind of come with the territory? Your dad? Omni-Man. Omni-Man? Famed defender of Earth? Are you kidding me? You really don't see the resemblance? Probably shouldn't get into this now anyway. I guess that's reassuring. Glad I could help. We rejoined Robot. You showed your commitment to the Teen Team through your actions today, Adam Eve. Thank you too, Invincible. Don't thank me. I was just following Eve. Adam Eve's lead. Try not to linger. The sooner we leave, the sooner the cleanup crews can begin. He takes off. Mark is Omni-Man's son? How many more surprises am I gonna get today? That was pretty heavy. Are you gonna be okay? I will be. I might need some time. I don't think I can go straight home after that. I checked my phone number, I checked my phone. No messages from Rex. Do you want to fly around for a bit? Sorry, it's bad timing, but I have a date with Amber. Oh, nice. I didn't know you were dating. I'm so sorry I can't stick around. This feels kind of wrong. It's okay. I gotta go pull myself together and get ready to act dateable. How much time do you have? Mine is 15 minutes. I'm kind of already late. Oh, jeez. Bye. Sorry. Bye. He's already gone. I set off on my own to distract myself. Oh! Pond of a Million Screams. Diner. All security disturbance. So I don't really think I need any more buffs. And Mall sounds cool, but I kind of want to check in on Rex. I text Rex to meet me and head straight to the diner. It's our spot. I'm sure I'll get there soon. Grab a booth seat and order a coffee. I think things over while I wait. I wonder if Hiles can change. With enough support, maybe she can be rehabilitated. Does she even want to? It's in her hands. I bought her more time. I almost don't know what she'll do with it. Or I almost don't want to know what she'll do with it. I can't believe she put us through all that to impress some guy in a lab. Where's Rex? It's been a while. Suddenly the waitress is standing over me. She clears her throat. Oh, can I have a top-up, please? She purses her lips and refills my mug. I glance at the door. No sign of Rex. I'll order soon. She huffs and leaves. Message Rex. Should I order for you? A red notification soon appears next to my message, but he still doesn't answer. What the hell? Maybe he's busy. You could at least give me a heads up. The waitress is nearby, focused on cleaning the counter. Excuse me? She ignores me and heads to the kitchen. I send another message to Rex. Let's be a little needy. I need my boyfriend right now. The response doesn't come. I hear murmurs from behind the counter. The waitress whispers to her coworker and looks at me and winces. This is so embarrassing. Alright, enough of this. I'll invite someone else. It's not like I need him. I'll reach out to... let's check up on William. I should see how he's doing. This week can't have been easy on him either. I message him. Hey, Wilkins. You meant to message William, right? Not Mark? Yep. Looking for company. I'm at the diner. Seriously? I'd love to. 3 little dots stands there for an eternity. I kind of have a date. On the date now, actually. Should probably put my phone away. Rain check? Enjoy. Later, Eve Wilkins. I'll reach out to Kate. She's been friendlier lately. In a Kate kind of way. I message her. It sits on unread. I'll reach out to... Is there seriously no one I can talk to? I sip on my coffee and ignore the empty space in front of me. The waitress asks if I need anything else. A reliable boyfriend. She taps her notepad impatiently. The greasiest meal you got? No, it's just the bill. She seems relieved. I pay and leave as quickly as possible. Alright. As fun as Pond of a Million Screams sounds, we should probably check out the mall. I head for the mall. Robots report that someone was selling suspicious substances from the back of a van. Adam Eve, you're here. Where are you again? We had an epic battle, remember? My subscriber count skyrocketed after that night. Remember now. Streamer guy. I'm selling power like yours. Use them and boom! Anyone can do Adam Eve's signature attacks. Gloop, Punch, Darts. My product line is Powers. I am not endorsing that. Come on, Adam Eve. I need you for the promo vid. No way. I'm confiscating all this before someone gets killed. Don't be like that. You'll change your mind once you see Powers in action. Oh, he's got a team. I am, not too concerned. Ah, he's got Punch. Nice. Alright. This guy's got a gun. Fun. Let's go ahead and throw up a shield. And stun this dude. Can't focus. Get my good side, team. Alright. So, you're going to pop another shield. And... we'll whittle this dude down. Hope the cam caught that. This'll hurt. It did not hurt. He's gonna use Gloop. How dare he? Okay. So... let's see. I've been glooped. Okay, so I can't move, but that's fine. I'll buff the shield. And that's kind of all I need. Powers are no joke. Ouch. Had enough. All right. Shield and let's see, 14. Yeah, let's just get rid of this dude. What? These guys are harder than the Maulers. Oh no. See, fans, with powers, you'll be as strong as Adam Eve. As if. Okay. So now that it's just them. Shield and that's it. Careful, I have to look good for the promo. That's a tall order. Okay, so he is reloading and he is punching. Cool. Glue him. Unlike yours, Gloop's water soluble. That's terrible. Why would you why would you want that? Pass. Alright. So we're gonna stun this homie. And then probably just gonna blast him next turn, so that's fine. All right, so actually, ugh. God damn it. Blue. Blue can fight. That was dumb. Let's see. Blue can play at that game. Oop. And oh man, I'm not countering like anywhere near as much as I was before. This collab has given me inspo for powers. Collab? We're not partners. Okay, so he's gonna reload, he's gonna shoot, it's fine. Guess I should play defensive. Okay, so he's gonna punch, that's fine. Sunflower. All right. So blue. No. Yeah, blue. Wait. There we go. And that does like no damage. Okay, well, he's reloading, so up. And then shield. I'd shoot a lot of gum for this. Oh, ew. Strong as yours. Definitely not. Yeah, it only lasts one turn. Okay. Well, now that he's got that, blue. That won't help sales. Should have rehearsed. Probably, yeah. All right. So, scoop him and then blast him. Our vid's gonna be sick. Alright. Maybe my next product will be Shield. You Shield have stayed home. Alright. So, glue him. And we wait. Alright, he's gonna use glue. I don't really care. We'll pop him and then blast him. Come on, hit me! He won't have enough to break through, so we'll just pop him. That should be it. Nice. I'm confiscating all of this. No way, I invested a lot of money here. He starts to run for the van. I wrap martial art in the van in glue and message robot to get in. The team is gonna laugh at this. I send a picture of martial arts powers to the group chat and decide what to do next. On of a million screams, baby! I head over to the quiet part of the park. Brace yourself, trees. There's way too much pent up in my head. Aw. That was for... Mrs. Hiles. Why is school so fucking dangerous? Does anyone out there give a shit about teenagers anymore? She mutilated herself for a guy that fired her ages ago. And she's willing to kill a few people for acknowledgement? Fuck! I open my eyes and Kate is standing next to me. Cool, we got more energy. Look at you, surprised you took my advice. It was good advice. Not everyone gets the screaming thing. Their loss. I appreciate it. Thanks, Kate. She looks uncomfortable. Right. So, you ever talk to your teacher about the bomb stuff? Yeah, my teacher was responsible. All this time, and I never suspected a thing. She was experimenting on her own students. Yikes, do they not do background checks anymore? This was different. I almost felt bad for her. She doesn't deserve your pity, Eve. I said almost. She wanted to die. Now she has to live with what she did. Sounds messy. Let's say that again. Sounds like you could use more time with the void. Maybe this is too big to scream out. Would a cracker help? Sharing? I'm honored. Relax, it's just crackers. She tosses me the half-eaten bag. Yum. I'll leave you to it. See you, Kate. She leaves with a small wave. I think I'll eat more crackers. Crunching sounds are satisfying. Eventually I get to the bottom of the bag. Guess I just can't sit here forever. Time to head out. Oh boy, we are super close to leveling up. Cool, cool, cool. Nothing left to do but go home and face my parents. I brace myself at the kitchen door. I know they'll be waiting for me. Well, look who's finally home. Really, Sam, you could have at least called. To say what? Oh, I don't know. That there was a freaking bomb threat at your school today? We just need to know that you're safe, honey. It's Saturday. I wasn't even in class. Besides... Why don't you trust me? You're young. You don't know what the world is like. Not that young. You're a know-it-all. That's not the same thing as knowing what's good for you. Well, I know how to disarm a bomb, and that's good enough for today. Eve, don't talk to your father like that. There's something I'd like to know. Where was the teen team today? Yeah, we had a deal, and you broke it. I didn't plan anything that happened today. Is that supposed to make us feel better? I don't like this, Sam. An awful lot of things have been just happening out of the blue lately. It's not out of the blue. I was investigating. And it's a good thing I did. If I hadn't stopped it, one second. I'm gonna grab a little water. Also, just notice this rad bless this mess sign. They've got live, laugh, love over here. Pretty solid. If I hadn't stopped that teacher today, her work could have hurt a lot more people. I don't go looking for things to hide from you. I just get caught up and can't always check in. I'm not doing it on purpose. You're not trying very hard to not do it either, as far as I can tell. I know you get distracted, honey, but we really need you to try. Let's try to keep things in perspective. All we needed was a phone call. Maybe that's all you needed. Adam. I guess I can see your point. A phone call once in a while wouldn't be too hard. I'll try to do better. That's all we can ask, sweetie. And, well, yeah? I understand you always want to help, honey. It's not that. But we just don't think you should... But we just don't think it should always be you. That seems a bit selfish. It is not selfish to want to take care of my daughter. It shouldn't be, but somehow you managed to pull it off. Sam! I left the door slam behind as I leave. It's quiet in my room. Finally. I'm exhausted. The events of the day run through my head. I can't believe Hiles did any of that. I never thought she'd be a murderer. She always acted so friendly. I guess she was just faking the whole enthusiasm thing to buy time. What was her old boss's name? The one where she was trying to impress? Steven? David? Some guy with 2 first names. I bet he's not even that special. Who cares what he'd think? Hell showed us all what a mistake that would be. I need to stop thinking about this and at least try to get some rest. I climb into bed and fall into a fitful sleep. Aw, boy. Boy, boy, boy. Betrayal. Got the whole gang here. Almost. No Omni-Man. It's almost hard to believe, but the school year finally ends. It's our graduation day. I honestly wasn't sure this day would ever come. I take my time getting to the field and find it packed with excited students and their teary-eyed parents. I noticed they fixed the window since Invincible and I fought the Maulers. Everything seems so normal. We've earned this day. I'm glad we can all be here together to celebrate. Between Todd and Hiles, everyone here has been through a lot. I'm looking around for Rex when a hand on my shoulder startles me. Finally, someone I know. Tell me, do I look okay? You look great. Great's not bad. I can deal with great. Why so self-conscious? Hundreds of people are about to judge my looks and public speaking skills. Ah, why did I agree to give the commencement speech? Mark and Amber joined the group. Why did you agree to give the speech? How did you get invited? That is a very good question. Either the fine suit and body of Reginald V. Johnson High School finally recognized my awesomeness, or the committee took pity on me after my debate partner Todd, well, you know. Don't listen to Mark. You're gonna do great. Thank you. By the way, Mark, nice of you to show up. It's not like we were supposed to meet 20 minutes ago. Sorry. I kinda got caught up in, He takes Amber's hand and gives it a squeeze. We lost track of time. I'll make it up to you, man. Promise. Wait, no. Back up a second. Is this happening? You two? This is a real thing now? Yep. It only took me making the first, 3 moves for it to happen? Pretty sure I squeezed a phone call in there somewhere. She kisses him on the cheek. My eye falls on their fingers winding together. They're cute together. I watch as they exchange a smile. I'm glad it worked out between them. I wish I was that happy with Rex. Things have been weird lately. Where is Rex, anyway? Amber waves her hand in my face. Earth to Eve. You doing okay? Space Ranger? Come on, Eve, think of an excuse, fast. Just worried about tripping while on the stage. Huh, nervous? You're gonna do fine. Thanks. Over the intercom, Principal Winslow tells us to put on our gowns. Crap, is it time already? Good luck with... William books it before Mark can even finish. We should probably find our seats. Cool. I'll be there in a second. I'm just waiting for Rex, my boyfriend. Can't wait to meet him. He must be pretty great if he's dating you. We'll save your spot. See you on the other side, Eve. They run off, hand in hand. Psst, Eve. It's time to level up. Cool. Alright, I am pumped for this. Let's go. I turn to see Rex, half hiding behind the far side of the gym. What are you wearing? You'll get us exposed. You better change in a hurry. Actually, about that, something came up. I have to bail. But you said you'd be here. I am here. Only to tell me you're leaving. What exactly is more important than my graduation ceremony? Robot thinks it's the, Lizard League. You understand, right? If I call Robot, he'll confirm this? Wait, do you not trust me? That's so unfair. What do you expect? You've been really flaky lately. Okay, fine. Maybe I haven't been that present lately. But I'm really not doing this on purpose. I really am sorry. I really am gonna make it up to you. Yeah, so about that, there's actually something you could do. Is it sexy? If you think altruism is sexy. You know, my fight with Universa kind of wrecked a bunch of homes. And also spared them being nuked off the face of the planet. It doesn't end with just winning the fight. I didn't get a chance to set things right, and really don't feel great about that. Can you help me fix up the neighborhood? It's not like cratered or anything. We just need to tidy up debris, prop up some porches and foundations. I want to show the neighborhood I care. Of course, I'll help. Adam, Eve, and explode. Good Samaritaning it up. Sounds like fun. Cool. I'll call you later. Good luck with your graduation ceremony. I might act like an idiot, but I really am proud of you, okay? Thanks, Rex. How about a good luck kiss? Yeah, sure. Our lips touch, but the connection I usually feel isn't there. Oh no. I should find my seat. Right. Of course. Turned back to the crowd. My mom is waving me over. Despite the festification, Dad has a frown on his face. I take a deep breath and start walking. Hi, Mom. Dad. We paid $100 for this and you're not even wearing a gown? Honey, she'll change before crossing the stage. Right, Sam? I mean, it was expensive. Yes, Mom. Dad shoves a bunch of flowers into my hands. Here. The carnations bow their heads in the sun. This is really sweet. I know you like the pink stuff, and we really weren't sure you'd ever make it this far. It means it's nice to spend a day celebrating your accomplishments. After all, you won't be around much longer. Am I dying? Of course not, sweetie. Don't act dead, Samantha. She's obviously talking about college. I'll miss you so much. Oh, and I just realized, Rexy won't be around the house anymore. I bet he'll still show up for dinner. It's like I'm losing 2 children. But we're gaining $600 a month in grocery money. Who even knows what'll happen? Maybe college is just one of many options. I wait for the sky to fall, but it's like they didn't even hear me. My mom's looking around, worried. Sam, where is Rex? Isn't he coming? He had an emergency. Huh, that takes me back. What did you do to make him have an emergency on your graduation? Adam! Samantha, you'd better not have pissed him off. Principal Winslow's voice comes over the loudspeaker again, urging me to get ready. That's my cue. I really have to go. Oh, can we just get one quick selfie as a family? She takes out her phone and we try to stand as close to each other as we ever do. No, Adam, closer. Like this? We're not good at this. Smile! My mom keeps holding the camera for what feels like too long. Did you take it? I don't know. I think so. Finally, I break free. Okay, I really have to go. Good luck up there, Sam. Bye. I run to my seat. Alright, we're gonna get William's speech. One sec. I'm gonna take a little more water. I take my seat as William's speech begins. Hello. Feedback immediately rips through the speakers. Yikes. Can we pretend that didn't happen? Already forgotten. The crowd's on his side. You got this, William! Go, William! William spouts us in the crowd and noticeably relaxes. Starting over. Hi, I'm William Clockwell. And for reasons beyond me, I'm delivering today's commencement speech. If you have any complaints, please direct them to the student committee. Or keep any grievances to your group chats, okay? Sound of laughter swells through the audience. Seriously, though, I'm honored to represent our graduating class. I know this year has been no walk in the park, so I'd like to start us off by thanking the people that helped us through it, and honoring those who can't be with us today. Please, a minute of silence for Todd Jefferson. William bows his head and the audience follows. William's been through a lot. He and Todd had a weird dynamic, but they were still friends. He had no idea Hiles was responsible. No one here did. Only Mark knows the whole story. I glance at Mark. He looks back at me, too. I'm glad I met Mark this year. Rex and Kate don't get what it's like being a student and a superhero. Mark gets it. It's nice not dealing with this alone. We exchange a quick smile. Even in such crappy circumstances, school sure can forge some very interesting friendships. We've experienced a lot together. Cramming, crushes, the cafeteria's mystery meat. Am I gonna miss my time here? Maybe, but I know we have a bright future ahead. I also know some of you are going to take the world by storm. The rest of us, maybe we'll change our major 8 times or take a gap year. You know, the thought of that happening used to scare the crap out of me until I realized something. We've got all the time in the world to figure out what our path will be. William's right. I don't have to decide everything now. Though, I'm pretty sure my path has nothing to do with college. Take the world by storm, huh? Storms. Lightning. Universa. My mind wanders. I hope I can talk to her soon. Instead of absorbing my wisdom, or as I like to call it, Williamsdom, some of you are zoning out. Oops. Oops, oops. I'll take that as my cue to wrap up. Something, something, thank you for listening. Now, why don't we get to graduating? Cheers erupt from the audience as William bows and Principal Winslow takes the podium. He calls out name after name, and I watch as my friends receive their diplomas. It's a relief when he finally reaches the W's, and I walk across the stage. Congrats, Eve! Nice job, Wilkins! Go, Eve! After the ceremony, I get changed, stash my diploma, and join the gang. It's really over. Spent hundreds of dollars for a gown for 2 pictures. I'm ready to put this place behind me. Same. I'm gonna scrub my memories of this day and that speech. What? It was awesome. It was the cheesiest thing I've ever let pass through my lips. And I love cheese. You know what? I could really go for a cheeseburger. Why don't we go somewhere to celebrate? Ooh, let's go to the diner. Mark's treat. Huh? Why me? You owe for ditching me, remember? Okay, okay. Diner food on me. Eve, where's Rex? Do you want to bring him? Oh. I wish you could celebrate with us, but it's probably for the best. More supers than normal at one diner table can make for a weird time, especially if Rex is feeling competitive. Oh, thanks, but he had to run to work. All right, next time. We all head out to the diner. We arrive at the diner and secure a booth. We order a round of milkshakes as we wait for our cheeseburgers. Ah, this is the life. A super thick milkshake and the ever-present knowledge that college is right around the corner. Where'd you guys apply? Where didn't I apply? But where he's accepted is upstate U. You guys are rooming together, right? Yeah. I don't know how I'll handle William's snoring. Please, Amber, please, Amber will be just down the hall. I'm sure you two can figure out other sleeping arrangements. Dude, presumptuous much? Mark and William begin jostling each other. I can already tell freshman year is going to be interesting. What about you, Eve? Will we see you in the dorms? I didn't even apply for college. Oh, I didn't realize. Whoa, really? You didn't apply anywhere? But your grades are so good. Only in chemistry, the rest is just average. That's okay. College isn't for everyone. Honestly, I didn't even look at my applications. I was busy with other things. Do your parents know? They wouldn't understand. That conversation won't be pretty, or quiet. It'll be a miracle if my dad doesn't pop a blood vessel. Yikes. My folks kind of expect college, but I think they'd be cool if I deferred. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine my parents being that chill. Do you know what you want to do instead? I want to help people. Well, there's no shortage of ways to pitch in. I volunteer at the Beckwell Community Center. And she built houses in the Philippines. And she built houses in the Philippines last summer. Are you bragging for her? Why not? She's amazing. Bottom line is, there are so many options, Eve. You just need to do some research. I think about Amber's suggestions. Is Adam Eve allowed to help in human ways? I feel like I have to use my powers. Maybe you need to find yourself, or maybe you need a find yourself retreat. Just shove everything into a backpack and head to Europe or Mexico. I'll take that into consideration. I glance at Mark. He looks back with an almost imperceptible shrug. Amber catches the shrug and looks over at me, questioning. All of a sudden, phone alerts start going off around the diner. That's weird. Mark gets to his while we're still reaching for ours. He sees the screen and goes pale. No. Oh God. I grab my phone. Oh. We are in Season 1 territory. This has to be fake, right? It's from a major news network. But it doesn't make sense. Who could murder all the Guardians? What if it's not a who? What if it's a what? What about their families, their friends? And how will they explain their death? I look at Mark. He looks back with the same troubled look. Wish we could speak privately. Mark understands that there were people beyond those powers. They were people, just like us. I look away to see Amber scrolling through her phone, and William, his eyes flit between me and Mark. William, you okay? Huh? Oh. I guess I'm just confused with the side of extremely concerned. Like, if the Guardians are gone, who's guarding? Mark reaches across the table and puts his hand on William's shoulder. Omni-Man? And others? They all work together to keep us safe. There's the Actioneers. But if the Guardians can fall, what hope did those guys have? The waitress arrives and places our plates of cheeseburgers on the table. None of us reach for the food, even after she leaves. Crap. Mark suddenly stands up. I'm so sorry, guys. I completely forgot my mom was inviting people for dinner. I need to head out. I'll text you all later, okay? He pats Amber on the cheek and immediately rushes out of the diner. Okay, that was weird, uncomfortable, kind of rude. The right idea. If there's anything I can do to help, it won't be here. Shit. I need to get home too. Okay. I hurry out of the diner, ignoring the unconvinced looks on their faces. Oh boy. Guardians are dead. It doesn't feel real. I pretend it hits less close to home than it actually does around the others. Hopefully I can talk to Mark about it alone some other time. Drone attack, Screamy Grove, or home. Park. I fly to the park. Robots report said drones been attacking anyone walking by. A witness saw a masked man controlling them. When I touched down, the drones head straight for me. Adam Eve, help us. I fought these before. A figure emerges from the trees. You're the one that mangled my prototypes. You set back our production schedule by months. Fighting required. Seems like your drones don't want to fight. They shouldn't want anything. They're drones. He fiddles with something in his pocket. Remote control? Attack protocol reinitiated. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, so can't see what he's gonna do, but these guys are shielding. Neat. Speaking of shielding, sounds like a good idea. And then I don't remember if Sunflower works on these. I'm gonna reboot you to the curb. Okay, yeah, they're immune. That's a pain. Oh boy. Okay, so shield is a good idea, and then jeez. I guess we can just shield and then whittle away at these dudes. Get ready, Tin Can. My turn. All right. Shield and punch. Time for a personal touch. Show what you can do, drones. Attack, start. Should have just left me to my work. It's a public space. Defending. Cool. This is not going great, but let's keep it up. How's this metal's metal? Loading attack. Have to get through their shield somehow. Firing. This is not going too great. Ugh, my boss is gonna be pissed. Cool. All right, so shield and save. Rain hell on our drones. All right. Shield and save. Executing safety protocol. Protol. Oop. Okay. So guess we'll do the old shield and save. Initiate weapon. Bruh. Okay, get the hell out of here. This one actually seems to be the bigger threat, so let's just get rid of that. No, it didn't kill it. Oh, this is bad. This is yabai. Might lose. Target lost. Shield and punch, I guess. Function, execute. Putting the dead in deadline. My time's not up yet. Okay, thankfully we should be Gucci now, though. Let's glue him. And then pass. Shield deployed. Shield deployed. Yeah. Pass. Bruh. Okay, so he still can't move. Cool. Hey, that's company property. Alright. Shield, and that should be fine. I don't think he... Yeah, he shouldn't be able to break through this. Blue. Okay. Ooh, that was a little dicey, not gonna lie. Okay, so he's still immobile for a while. Let's pop. And pop again. We're supposed to fight the drones, not me. But you hear the problem here. If I don't get project funding after this, is harassing civilians part of your business strategy? Alright. Blue. Stick around. Alright. Ooh, that was a little dicey. Oh, I thought there was like a second wave. Damn it, you ruined my life's work. Pretty fragile for your life's work. A loud beep from one of the down drones catches my attention. Not original creator. Excuse me? Stolen from lab intern. Taking credit for funding. Shut up, you're gonna get us canceled. Your investors will love this quarterly report. I hand them over to the authorities and look to my next destination. Screamy Grove, baby. No sign of Kate today. It's like I'm really on my own. The air is cool among the trees. How many times do I need to think before it starts feeling real? Guardians are dead. Guardians are dead. Guardians are dead. I breathe in deep. Nope. Still doesn't seem real. Maybe some other rotten thing will take my mind off of it. Rex missed grad. Inhale again. Oh! Cool. More energy. That was a little stress relieving. The trees share my problems now. It's time to move on. To look at my map. Home. I head home and climb in through my bedroom window. Thankfully, no one's waiting for me inside. It's been a day. My phone buzzes. Hey, babe. Ceremony go okay? No. Wish you could have stayed. I do too, babe. There's a little pause. He clears his throat. So, the Guardians. It's pretty fucked up. Yeah. Can you believe War Woman's gone? No, I really thought we'd get to work together again. There's a long pause. You don't think... I mean, we're not gonna be next, are we? Doesn't hurt to be cautious. The Maulers finding the hideout was a wake-up call. We can't let anything like that happen again. Agreed. Big time. From now on, eyes open, head in the game. We can't let it get to us too much. People are relying on us. Especially now that the Guardians are gone. Speaking of which, you're definitely gonna help me clean up tomorrow, right? Yeah, about that. About the definite yes, because you promised? Yeah, don't worry, I didn't forget since this afternoon. I just wanted to make sure you saw Robot's text about the funeral. Oh. I look at my messages. There is one from Robot. We all gotta be there, in costume. Of course. Oh, and I talked to Kate. She said she'd help with cleanup. Oh, that's unexpected, but nice. I'll meet you there, and we can go and take care of that neighborhood after. Deal. He yawns. Man, I'm exhausted. Do you want any company tonight? Nah, I think I'd better just hit the hay. Alright, well, sweet dreams. Night. I get ready for bed and go straight to sleep. The funeral for the Guardians of the Globe is in the next morning. Ah! Look at all these fine views. We've got Saitama, Cecil. We are gathered here to remember the greatest team of superheroes the world has ever known. The Immortal, Darkwing, the Green Ghost, War Woman, Red Rush, Martian Man, and Aquarius. Legends taken from us before their time. Rex, where are you? After the funeral, I head to the neighborhood by the power plant. Kate says she has to check in on things at the hideout and she'll meet me there. But when I land, of course Rex isn't here. Something's up. It's not that he's not himself lately. More like he's too much himself. Like the 15-year-old version of him. He skipped the funeral. I'm worried about him. Hope nothing bad happened. Nothing else bad. I'll call him. Go straight to voicemail. Cool. Cool. Survey the work to be done. This is too much to handle alone. Robot's busy with official stuff after the Guardian's funeral. And where's Kate? Wasn't she supposed to help out too? I'll call Invincible. Rex wants to get weird about it? That's on him now. The phone's still ringing when Invincible suddenly lands with a screech on the pavement behind me. How did you... I could see your pink cape from the sky, so I figured... Is this weird? I could fly to the end of the street and you could call again and I could answer properly. I like you right where you are. Are you doing anything right now? Does flying in circles thinking about death count? Do you like doing that better than helping people? Definitely not. What do you have for me? Well, let's see. There's no shortage of work here. Let's clear away some debris. Sounds easy enough. We grab a couple of the largest trash bags I've ever seen and do a sweep of the area. It barely takes any time with two of us flying. Seems like just yesterday we were picking through the dumpster behind school. And now look at us. William said we had bright futures. We can fly, but maybe the real work is down here on the ground. I think Amber would agree with you. We talk as we work. Hey, can I ask you something? Yeah, anything. Do you ever get tired of using your powers for fighting? No? I mean, I'm still getting used to them, like, at all. I've been training pretty hard. Trying to punch harder, fly faster, improve my reflexes. I can tell. Thanks. You look stronger. It's the, suit. A substantial upgrade from when we met. I was in my PJs that time. I wasn't gonna bring it up. Not the most durable fabric. Uh-huh. No defensive advantage at all. Why are we talking about my pajamas? Seems like you just really wanted to. No, you asked me about fighting. I was gonna say, I don't get tired of it. It's like a game, if that makes sense. Strength is one thing, but the trick is figuring out how the enemy moves. Trying to get a read on what they're going to do next, you know? Maybe I should keep that in mind. Sometimes it's easier to punch first and think later. I'm not judging. If it works, it works. I pick up a piece of stray shingle on the ground. I think that was the last piece. What's next? We could take care of some home repairs? It's the job I was looking forward to, even though I kind of break more stuff than I fix. Me too. That's why we're here, remember? We work out a system where he hoists a beam or a broken piece of glass into place, and I use my powers to fuse it into place or make it whole again. We keep chatting. So, what's it like dating someone without powers? I haven't thought about it much. I'm still just getting used to dating someone, or I'm still just getting used to the dating someone part, to be honest. Amber's kind of my first girlfriend. Are you gonna tell her about Invincible? I guess I will. Someday? It's a dreamy look. I'm almost jealous of you two. If I had asked Amber to help out today, I bet she would have shown up. She'd probably have been early. Why didn't I ask her to join us? The number of cars she can lift at one time is 0. She'd probably think lifting any amount of cars is weird. We don't really have to tell her, do we? You'd better think about how to deal with this in the long term. You can't be too careful with your identity. I'm sure I'll tell her eventually. If things keep going well and it gets serious. Have you ever told anyone else about your powers? No, not even William. My powers are new, remember? Everything about this is new to me. I don't blame you for hesitating. I told one normal friend about my powers once, and she freaked out. It's not often I meet new people, it's safe to tell, who get it. I'm glad you get me. I might not look it, but my powers are at least as weird as yours. I think we make a good non-team team. He looks away for a beat, and then back at me. Am I imagining it, or is there an energy here that feels slightly charged? It's me. I'm the flirty one. I can't help it. He's cute. I lean into the support beam where, writing at the same time as he does. Our thighs touch. Whoa. Oh, he backs up and I finish anchoring it in place. I look up and down the row of houses. I think we've got them all. What's next? Landscaping? By which I assume you mean that tree with the roots in the air? Put them back in the ground? I'm a chemist, not a biologist, but I'm pretty sure that's how trees work. We move tree by tree, shrub by shrub, flower by flower. Invincible picks them up, and I use my powers to enrich the soil before we plant them again. He's gentle. I would have to heave these trees into air and drag them into place. You're, like, graceful about it. You can tell my mom. She always says I slam things. We keep chatting. So... is that the first funeral you've ever been to? Yeah, and I hope it's the last one for a long time. It's better when there is a funeral. That's... dark. I've lost people before. The circumstances were... well, I didn't really get to say goodbye. I'm so sorry. Was it family? I didn't know them well, but... yeah. Them? As in... it was, think back to the whole awful time before Rex. Brandyworth, the scientist who made me and saved me. The woman who birthed me, siblings the government created, just to turn against me. It was a few people. My biological family. I don't think I want to get into it now, but yeah, it was serious. Okay, but just know, if you ever do need to talk, I'm here for you. I know there aren't a million people around it's even safe to talk to about this stuff. Thanks. Reconstitute one last bud on the rose bush we just planted. The landscaping situation is looking pretty complete now. It's a shame that, like, the background doesn't update, because it still looks like ass. One sec. Delicious water. Hydration check. Alright. I think that's good. I take one last look around at everything. Aside from a single mark here and there. Oh, there's a mark right here. That was dumb. Sorry. There's barely a trace of my fight with the universe. Okay, I think we're done here. We're about to head out when something catches my eye in the mud. Is it this dodge chance? Versatile. Cool. Boy, I really want the constructive perk, but at the same time, well, no, I think constructive is better. That'll give us some more potential content outside of fights. Okay. We're about to head out when something catches my eye in the mud. Look! A boot print. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Kill cannon? How do you know it's him? Look closer. That's his logo. The idiot brands everything. Kill cannon? What was he doing here? He was there the first time I saw Universa, too. They're not connected, are they? What could he possibly offer her? Maybe he just has a crush. I'm definitely going to try to find out why he was here. Just as soon as I track Rex down and see that he's alright. Well, good luck. We should do this again sometime. You know, minus all the wreckage and devastation. Flies off his way and I fly off mine. Fly to the hideout to find Rex. Rex, where are you? Eve, I thought you were at the funeral. That ended a while ago. Thanks a lot for the help, by the way. What about asking me to keep an eye on things here? Can't be too cautious, you know. I hear the shower running. Is Rex in the shower? I headed for the locker room. Eve. Oh! You piece of shit. Babe! Wait, hang on. I knew there was a reason you stood me up. Just wait a sec. Kate is still there when I get out of the bathroom. I can't believe this. Eve, Rex said you're dating Invincible now. He said that you guys talked about it. Invincible's dating Amber. Who? Did you even think of asking me? That's between you two. Some team. Eve, leave me alone. I have to get out of here. Eve, wait. For what? For you to show up when you promise? For you to be there when I need you? Or you just want me to stick around and watch you cheat on me some more? That meant nothing. Most of those aren't even the real Kate. We're all the real me. We're over. What, just like that? I don't even get to tell my side? I've seen too much of your sides already today, Rex. Oh, come on! No, we're breaking up. This is over. I'm done. I move for the exit. Eve! I storm out. I can explain why he cheated on you. Yeah, that sucks. Well, at the end of the day, I drag myself home and crawl in through my bedroom window. Today was the worst. No, it's not. We leveled up. Let's see. More energy. Hell yeah. I just realized I have not been... Well, maybe I have been taking advantage of the additional scream energy. Today was the worst. Tomorrow can only get better. I get ready for bed. No one scratches at my window. I wish I had more friends I could trust. They both let me down today. It feels like everything is changing really fast. I get into bed and lie awake thinking for a long time, but eventually I sleep, and I sleep hard. To be continued. Aww. Eve. A renewal. Alright. I'm going to go to an idle meeting real quick. I'll be back in just a moment, and then we'll keep going. I want to see some more Omni-Man. Be right back. See you soon. Okie doke. Let's go. A few days go by. Rex's betrayal on our breakup still stings. Can I keep working with him on the teen team? It's just work. Feelings have nothing to do with it. I'm thinking it over when my phone buzzes. Adam Eve, is this a good time to talk? Sure, Robot. Thank you. I've been trying to give you time, but I'm afraid I can't delay any longer. I would have preferred to speak with you in person, but time is of the essence. I feel like I already know what he's going to say. Set your feelings aside, be professional. Maybe Rex and Duplicate should have thought of that before they jumped into the shower together when we were supposed to be working. This hasn't been an easy decision to make, but I think you know my ambitions for leadership go beyond what we can accomplish as a young, independent team. As with the Guardians of the Globe gone, there is a real need for coordination and protection for the good of everyone on Earth. Okay, maybe I don't know where he's going with this. I've been asked to lead a new chapter of the Guardians of the Globe. Congratulations! Things haven't necessarily been the smoothest lately, but you've been a good leader and teacher, and I know you'll do a great job. Thank you. There's no easy way to say this, so I'll tell you directly. The teen team will be disbanded. It's the end of an era. The teen team has done excellent work, and you should all be very proud. The teen team has accomplished a lot of good. Far more than we could have individually. We've had a good run. Not really teens anymore. Maybe it was time to move on anyway. I hope you won't let Rexplode's behavior these past weeks tarnish your memories of everything we've accomplished. Of course I won't, but it's not just Rex, you know. You and I haven't been getting along as well as usual. Lately, I don't think you've been telling me the whole story. No, I haven't. But I have good news. Oh? Now that I am building a new Guardians of the Globe, I am free to share more information with you. I'm working with the Global Defense Agency. I'd like to invite you to try out. The GDA? A government organization? Like, the people who made me a weapon? And then spent my childhood trying to find and kidnap me? Only to force my blood siblings to fight me to the death? That Global Defense Agency? I assure you, leadership has changed since then. You'll find Director Cecil Stedman holds the old direction of low self-esteem. His methods are nothing like theirs. You would be quite safe. Furthermore, as a much larger organization with greater funding and connections, the new Guardians of the Globe will allow its heroes to do a lot more good. Can we count on seeing you at tryouts tomorrow? This pitch sounds familiar. You once said something like that to convince me to join the teen team. We've had a good run, but I think I need to try something different for a while. You know where to find us if you change your mind. Have a good evening, Adam Eve. Good night, Robot. I hang up and stare at my phone for a minute. Guess it's really over. I better get my things from the hideout tomorrow. I go to sleep. The next morning, Robot holds tryouts for the new Guardians. I fly to the hideout for the last time. I try to go while everyone's busy. Maybe I can get in and out without seeing anyone. I just want my stuff. Robot is focused on the comp screen. I sneak past. I thought it was really done with the teen team, but it feels heavy just being here. Still think I'm cute? What the? Huh. Neat. Aww. She tore down the picture. She like ripped the picture. That's a strong magnet. Looks like Rex is getting his ass kicked. I fail to suppress a snort laugh and Robot looks over. Adam Eve, I didn't realize you were here. You changed your mind about trying out? Green guy has my vote. I gesture to the screen, still smirking as Rex squeals and tries to run away. Robot follows my gaze. Ah, yes, Monster Girl. Formidable. One of the few candidates to not waste my time. It will be harder to balance the team without you, but I understand your decision, Adam Eve. I want to do more than balance. Yes, you're versatile, powerful, a force on your own. But you sometimes assume too much. I hope in time, your power brings you true clarity. That makes two of us. I take my things and head for the door. I thumb through my phone, thinking about what I want to do next. I want to go to Mark's house. I go to Mark's. His mom answers the door. Oh, hello. Eve, was it? Hi, Mrs. Grayson. I'll get Mark. She disappears up the stairs, and after a minute, Mark comes down. We sit down on the couch. He lounges at one end. I hug a cushion at the other. So, you didn't try out for the new Guardians? Nah, between college and everything, there's no way I'll have time. But I heard you didn't either? Why not? Maybe it's just time to do my own thing. Guess I get that. I mostly work on my own. But haven't you done well with the team? And the new Guardians, that would be big. Sure, I mean, Robot mentioned a lot of money and resources, but look what happened to the old Guardians. And I guess that's really not the only thing bothering me. Rex and I broke up. What? Eve, I'm so sorry. What happened? Well... he cheated on me. Oh, no. Yeah. Remember how he helped me fix up that neighborhood the other day? Yeah, he had some emergency or something. The emergency was his dick. He was banging Duplicate. What? In the shower. Not a visual I needed. Like, 4 of her. Eve, that's awful. I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do? Can I have a hug? Oh, yeah. Sorry, you don't have to if you don't want. No, I'd be honored. Wow, sounded dorky. Okay, well, if you still want the world's most awkward hug, he opens his arms but stands there like he's not exactly sure what comes next. Oh, this is... I'll lean into the hug. I step forward and let him wrap his arms around me. I don't know what I was expecting, but right away I feel calmer. How am I doing? There's a spot on his shoulder where my head fits nicely. Not awkward at all. Success! I start to laugh. Well, at least you sound less sad now. I step away. Thanks. I'm sorry you're having such a rough time. To be honest, I don't think I'm being the best boyfriend to Amberlight. Oh? Could they be headed for a breakup? Why do you think she's unhappy? The other day I was late. Again. She said, I'm not happy, Mark Grayson. Okay. Was that the day you were helping me? Maybe? Yeah. Why didn't you just leave on time? We still had so much work to do. I couldn't just let people down. Also, you were talking? I didn't want to just take off. I wouldn't want to come between you and Amber. No, of course not. You're a great friend, and I'd never want to do anything to mess that up. I was more trying to say, when I have more than one important thing to do, sometimes I just try to do all of them. He's quiet for a second. I'm gonna make it up to Amber. Somehow. I start to laugh. What's so funny? We suck at this. At what? Dating? Friends? Look at us. Amber is great, and she made all the moves, and you can barely show up. He laughs, mock offended. I want to talk. What were you even doing with Rex? You're so strong and insightful, and he's childish and rude, and he cheated on you. Right? So you see my point. I start to laugh even harder. Okay, maybe. We're supposed to be superheroes. He starts to laugh too. They can save the world, but they can't remember to show up for dinner. Speak for yourself. I am never without a snack. Ah, yeah, she's with a snack right now. We breathe until we calm down. He pokes me with his socked foot. I feel a little electric buzz travel through my leg. Laugh all you want. I still think we're pretty great. And the bad friend part isn't true. You're a great friend. You too. I smile at him. He holds my gaze. After a moment, there's a cough from the hall. His mom pops her head around the corner. I'm not interrupting anything, am I? Nope. You look like you're in better spirits, Eve. I think about it. Mark's good company. Maybe I should come here more often. Anytime. I should probably get going. Cool. I'll see you. Wait. Where will I see you now that school is done? Just look up? Or over, I guess. I can't believe I finally have a friend who can fly. Deal. See you soon. Later. I look at my map. So, the whole just look up thing probably wasn't the best choice, but I think that's my favorite quote from the comics, and I guess the show. So, if you're gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it. Let's see. Let's go get some lunch. This day's a lot to manage. I go home for lunch and a rest. Mom's in the kitchen. She just got back from a big shop. Oh, Sam, you're home. I look at the bags and boxes of food stacked around the kitchen. What's all this? I have to go to I have to meet my walking group soon, so I'm making snacks first. Cynthia said she found some kind of special secluded pond in the park. We're going to go have a hike and a chat there, just as girls. I'm sure it'll be a hoot. Secluded pond. Does she mean my screamy grove? Huh. Kate'll hate this. Serves her right. Mom gives me a concerned look. Sam, you're staring off into space. You must be famished. The store had sales on string cheese, tater tots, ranch dressing. Super healthy there. I made snack plates. Is Rex coming? Guess you should have made one less. What? Why? We broke up. But, sweetie, Adam, get in here. He groans from the other room, then reluctantly gets up and comes to the kitchen. What is it now? She dumped Rexy.
What? Samantha, what were you thinking? You know we depend on that boy to take care of you.
And I made all this food. Do you even care about what happened? He's probably grief-stricken, honey. Did you even think of his feelings? It's harder for boys. They don't have the emotional resources we do. He cheated on me. She winces. Oh, Rexy, you didn't. But Sam, can't you find a little room in your heart to forgive him? Sam's parents suck.
You take him back.
You know it's the right thing to do. It's practically part of the family. Your dad cheats on me all the time.
What about the teen team? How are you supposed to work together? Do you even think, Samantha? Think, Samantha, think!
He cheated on me with a team member.
And you didn't notice? Maybe that should tell you something about where you invest your attention.
You're a pig. Besides, there is no teen team. It's been disbanded. Most of the original members are trying out to replace the Guardians of the Globe. But that's dangerous. You want me to go follow them?
Don't twist your mother's words.
Most of the original members, but not Rexy. Not my Rexy. Yes, your Rexy. That's who you want protecting me? He can't even protect himself. When I walked out of there, he was getting his ass kicked. You have to stop him. He's not my responsibility. It sounds like he really needs you. My dad holds out his phone.
Take him back. You call him right now, or I will.
Go ahead, call him. I move for the door. This random loser is more important to you than your own daughter.
Don't you walk away from me, Samantha.
Stay out of my way. He tries to follow, but I'm too fast. I level up. Let's see. Crit is fine, I guess, but give me some of that health. Alright, 2 levels away until we can start doing creative things. And guess what? I'm not going to college either. She's pogging.
What?
Why? I don't really know where I'm going. I just fly. I mean, I meant what I said. I'm done with that house. Now what? What should I do now that everything is gone? No more teen team, no more nights with Rex. Can't go back home. Damn, I have no idea what my life is anymore. This is freeing. I speed up and do a big loop through a cluster of clouds. I can do anything. I'm free to do anything. Focus, Eve. What do I want right now? Someone to talk to. Like Mark, or Amber, and William. Anyone that doesn't criticize every single thing I do would be great. The landscape below me spreads out like my mouth. Oh. Let's... Okay, before we go as far away as possible, let's try out what we've got here. The time it takes me to get to the diner gives me a chance to cool down. I'm ready to spend some time with normal people. Amber and William have claimed a booth in the back. Put on a big smile and join them. Damn, these teens eat out a lot. Eve, you're here. Finally, we ordered you a milkshake, but it's pretty much just milk at this point. Melted milkshake. Yum. Probably should have ordered you something less temperature dependent. I shrug and take a sip of my melty milkshake. So what's going on with you guys? William has given me the rundown of his latest dates. Was he hot? Sweltering. He had a 6-pack and a jawline that could cut concrete. Congrats. Get this, he claps during movie credits. Maybe he just appreciates the arts. This wasn't even at the theater. It was at his house. Who does that? That's a pretty brutal deal breaker, William. Hey, if I see something I don't like, I'm out. No point wasting my time. You're a lot smarter than I was. Oh? Am I sensing a juicy story? You're seeing someone, right, Eve? I think you mentioned him at grad. We broke up. A lot has changed between us. Missed a funeral we were supposed to attend to go have a threesome. Yikes. I'm so sorry, Eve. That's messed up. It sucks. I really thought I could trust him. I get that. I'm not sure things are gonna work out with Mark. Seems like Mark wasn't being paranoid. I think he's hiding something from me. Mark wouldn't cheat on you if that's what you're thinking. I don't know, he's always late or he cancels on me last minute. I'm getting tired of hearing the same apology every time we meet up. That sounds terribly familiar. I really shouldn't be hearing this. Also, Mark's great. Bad with schedules maybe, but great. I never said Mark isn't great. On paper, he's exactly the boyfriend you'd want. Handsome, sweet, good kisser. But he's so distracted all the time. Okay, yeah, I've been noticing that too lately. I might even be seeing less of him than you these days. Eve, you're pretty close to him, right? Do you know what's going on? What am I supposed to say? Well, I take a long sip of my milkshake. he has to help his dad with work. Not to be a bro, but I'd like to point out Mark is crazy about you. That doesn't matter if I am left feeling awful, and moping over a guy isn't my style either. I offer Amber a fist bump. She smiles as our knuckles touch. William sees our moment of solidarity and sighs. Let's leave the Great Mark mystery for another day, okay? The Great Mark mystery, huh? Oh yeah, I've got titles for all the weird things that happened this year. The boy with a bomb in his chest, the mystery of the missing science teacher, the giant explosion that went off in our school and was repaired suspiciously fast. That last one was pretty phoned in. I'll make sure you beta read next time. Now that you mention it, they did repair the school suspiciously fast. Usually that kind of stuff takes months. Don't forget, they never told us who was behind the bombs. All of a sudden, everything was just solved. They let us go back and graduate as if nothing happened to Todd. Plus, Hiles mysteriously disappeared around the same time. That is pretty weird from their perspective. I occupied myself with my milkshake as William and Amber continued their discussion. Superhero stuff follows me everywhere I go. Should get out of here. Make a show of looking at my phone. Oh, something just came up. I need to head out. You sound eerily similar to Mark just now. Huh. Ooh, new title. The Case of the Elusive Eve. I smile awkwardly and say my goodbyes. Alright. Go to Africa. I fly as far away from our sleepy suburb as I possibly can, out to the farthest reaches of the wilderness. The air smells good here. But where do I want to live exactly? Somewhere beautiful, private, calm. Let's go with calm. I want a place where I can unwind and just be with myself. I survey the land below. After a few rounds, I spot it. The perfect place. Let's see. Perfect. Now, for the interior. I go inside and look around. Welcome home, Eve. I take in the room. It's quiet. The scent of the wood and flowers. The stress of today melts away. There's just one thing missing. A reminder of people in my corner. Even without the teen team, I'm not alone. I reach out the window and snap a twig from the tree. I close my eyes and concentrate. The twig flattens into a framed photo. When I open my eyes, I see the smiling faces of Mark, William, and Amber. I should ask them out for milkshakes. Not melty ones this time. I move to put the picture away, but my eyes linger on the photo. Maybe I should invite Mark over. I could have a superhero housewarming party. It would also be nice to hang out without groaning about what's going wrong with our lives. I place the frame by my bedside table. I sit back and I admire my space. Not bad for a day's work. It's dark outside now, but inside, I'm cozy. I'm pretty tired. It's been a big day. After cleaning up, I flop into my brand new bed. The smell of greenery wafting through the windows lulls me to sleep. I wake up to the dappled light through the leaves of the tree. I feel like I need some coffee. Who can feel things before taking care of the essentials? I reach out and grab a handful of leaves and twigs so I can get started on coffee. Oh, sorry there, little bird. Am I really going to be the talks to animals type? A few quick waves of my hand, a little concentration, and before long, I manifested a perfectly lukewarm coffee, just like the diner serves. Must be at least a little nostalgic, because it's in my favorite old Teen Team mug. Who gets March for their own secret identity? I sip my coffee and ponder my view of the wilderness. How do I want to spend my first day as a free agent? Let's check out Universa. Life's been getting in the way, but I still want to know who she is and where they're holding her. I put the coffee down and go stand at the edge of my balcony. I yell into the wilderness. I'm Adam Eve. Then it hits me. I really can be whatever I want. Am I happy with who I am? I should take a minute to think this over. I might never get another chance like this. I look deep inside myself. Whoa. Oh, cool. Yes, I am happy with myself. Sit back down with my coffee. I mess with a good thing. My phone starts buzzing. Cool. I think we have led her pretty good so far. Guess it was too much to hope the signal would be bad out here. Aw, man, would she get, like, roaming fees whenever she goes, like, around the world? Speaking of which, that'd be a really easy way to figure out who superheroes are. You would just, like, I guess compare phone records of whoever's flying all over the world super fast with, like, the record of where they're going. It'd be so hard to be, like, a secret superhero in, like, modern day. It's a contact I don't recognize. Adam Eve. And you are... Cecil Stedman. Robot may have mentioned me. Are you... I don't have much time. I think you know we have a friend of yours in our facility here. You mean Universa? I can get you to see her. Yes, please. Good. I need you to hurry. Someone will send you the coordinate. There's a noise in the end of the line. An alarm goes off in the background. What? No. God help us. I have to go. The line goes dead. What was that? All of a sudden, my phone starts blowing up with messages. Adam Eve, I'm sorry to disturb you. I think you should have a look at the news. Holy shit, group chat. Now, First Guardians, now this? Eve, I know I'm the last man on Earth you want to talk to, but I didn't want you to hear it from a stranger. Sam, your father is worried sick. Tell me you're not involved. I rush to find a feed to see what they're all talking about. It takes a second. Traffic on all the news sites must be really heavy. Finally, it pops open. No! It's happening. Mark, no! He's fighting Omni-Man? His father looks like he wants to kill him. I can't just sit here. I have to do something. I have to help. Invincible needs backup. But what can I offer? Omni-Man could rip me in half. I'll figure out what to do when I get there. I'm about to take off and the balcony starts shaking beneath my feet. Huh? Raccoon. Ugh, it's this dude. What is this? Who the hell are you? Why do you have cute little worms with you? Dr. Seismic, liberator of the oppressed champion of Praxis. Actually, I think it's just Doc. He's not an official doctor, I don't think. I need to deal with him fast. Mark needs backup. Alright. Okay. So we got some worms. That's cool. Shield ourselves, I guess. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just shield ourselves. Well, yeah, we'll just shield ourselves. Wait, can I do two? I can. Witness nature's wrath. Oh no, I can't see. I'll tear down the cancerous power structures ruling our society. I'm wasting time here. Okay. So... Sunflower... And... Dag. So next time they try to buff themselves is when I will attack. Better luck next time, Doc. Aw, that worm is glued solid. Nice. Let's see. So, quicksand just immobilizes us. That's fine. Glue this worm. Stop squirming! And then that's all I think we need. May the earth swallow you whole. Alright. so he is mobile for one more turn. Let's kill that worm. Okay.
Hold still.
All right. Worm is still immobilized, and he's going to do his noise, sunflower, and pass.
I've been foiled.
Sandstorm, worm. Worm should die. Cool. That worked out perfectly. He can keep bringing worms. Okay, so I guess we just need to chunk him. How long is he stunned for? One more turn. Cool. Worm. I'm sending you back to the ground. And then that should be fine.
I'll fight a woman, but only if forced. Slippery little thing.
Cool. Get blasted, nerd.
Abandon that silly treehouse. Join me in the children of the Under-Earth.
Will you shut up already? Sunflower. And we wait.
From the ashes, I summon my worms. Opposing me will be your downfall.
You missed. You're all talk. It got, nerd.
You've been indoctrinated. Think about what you're doing.
Almost done with them. Then I can go help.
Behold the power of my scientific mind.
Pretty crazy. All right. So I don't want to just kill him outright, but let's glue these worms. All right, accuracy down. That is fine. Stun him. Oh, we missed. It's fine. I can take a hit.
Witness my innovation, Atomy.
Ooh, sucks to suck. Time to die, boy. Cool.
You are a worthy foe, Atomy.
Wish I could say the same.
My bracelets! You are a strong and capable woman, Atomy. I hope that your position in our patriarchal society has not eroded your self-worth in the way that is so common with young women today. Any male superhero I have encountered, if our fight today teaches... Okay.
As a show of my respect, you may count on my eventual return. Suddenly, it's so quiet. My thoughts instantly turn back to Mark. I grab my phone and fumble for a news feed. There's not much information. All the feeds show scene after scene of destruction at all the points where the fight touched down. Omni-Man just left? He was last seen flying away from the solar system. Mark's been taken to the hospital. I guess that means he's alive? He's strong. He'll get through this. I take a deep breath, then another. The canyon stretches out around me. I'm alone. Huh? It's kind of nice down here without all the mansplaining. I bet this canyon has great acoustics. I should get a test scream. Let's see. Bullshit! My shout goes out, hits the rocky wall, and comes right back. Shit. Alright, Eve. What should we scream about? Mark is badly hurt. Omni-Man wouldn't kill his own son, would he? My mind flashes back to what I saw on the newsfeed. Mark looked really beat up. There was so much blood. Goosebumps rise on my skin. Mark's strong. If anyone can survive, it's him, right? I take a deep breath, preparing to scream my heart out. This is fucked up! My voice soars through the space, before coming back to me. Fuck, 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 up, up, up. I should go more abstract. I fill my lungs. Back! Back, back, back. Okay, I'm ready to get on with it. I take one last look at the canyon before taking flight. Alright. Oh, cool. Our home has officially changed. And we have leveled up. Neat. So, my only real complaint, which isn't really a complaint, this game, is we are getting kind of sort of what feels close to the end. And this perk right here that lets you sort of change ways you can interact with the game is like so deep in. I feel like I'm only going to get 1 or 2 chances to actually use it, which is fine, I guess. I also don't know anything about like the replayability of this game. It'd be kind of cool if like you could start over with your perks, so you could like kind of do things differently. But I don't know if that's the case or not. Let's check on Mark. I can't do anything to help Mark right now, but I can do something about that rumbling coming from the canyon. From the sky, I see a worm squeeze out of a rock fissure, like slimy bug toothpicks. Ugh. More worms. I can't let Seismic's pets roam free. Sure I can. Worms will keep spewing from the fissure. Before stealing it and stopping them, Adam Eve must defeat all worms. Okay. Eve has limited time to act. Oh, interesting. Eve will be overwhelmed by the worms. Defeat all worms before time runs out. Okay. Let's see. Boy. Honestly, I can just sort of do this. That mouth's full of razor blades. There's a weird rumbling coming from below. Oh crap. Bruh, there's so many worms. Why? Shield. Bro. Why are there so many worms? I can feel the ground shaking. There's another one? It's still alive? Dude, there are too many worms. What the hell? Why are there so many worms? Shield, I guess. And then... let's see. If I can get them all kind of low, then when my shield breaks, it will just burst them all down. Punch that worm. Punch that worm too. Nice try, but I'm faster. We only have 7 turns left. Okay, I can nuke this worm. More shaking? It's stronger too. Bruh, why are there so many worms? Why can I not? Why are there so many worms? Okay. glue this worm, I guess. And guess I'll glue this worm too. Stay still, you slime ball. Alright, we've got a bunch of sleeping worms here. Okay, we are going to punch this worm. What? Okay, screw that. That worm out of here. Judging from the tremors, a lot more worms are incoming. How do worms even do that? How do I... There's no way I can kill them all and then glue... What even is? Am I supposed to just glue all of them at once? Knock them all out at once and seal that hole. Yeah, but how do you knock them out all at once? Feels like jelly. Rip. Alright. I need to end this soon. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna do it this time, but I guess I know what to do now. Instead of killing them, you just have to whittle them all down, and then let's see. Punch you. Punch you. Bro. Why? Why is this happening? Alright, well, rip. No, she's been overwhelmed by the worms. It's so lame that I died to the worms. Okay, so we need to knock them out at the same time. Cool. Let's glue these boys. Weird rumbling. They're still alive. Okay. And then we are going to glue these. And then I guess we'll just punch them, whittle them down. Oh my god, there's so many fucking worms. Okay. Shield up, and we'll start punching. Punch these worms. Alright. Shield. And then worm punch. Dude, what is with this worm countering everything I'm doing? Our worm. Cool. Alright. Put up shield, and then worm punch. And worm punch. Alright. Shield. Worm punch. And worm punch. Alright, so shield, worm punch, and worm punch. Alright. Okay, so shield. I think that's all I want, really. I think. So I kind of want them to break this so it'll hurt them all. Bro, no! I don't want to kill that worm. Oh, actually, no, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, worm number 1. Why? Okay. Okay. Cool. Punch you. I am going to be so upset if I lose this to RNG. What the fuck? Okay. I've got 2 shots. Oh my god. Okay. I should get out of here. I take the skies and leave the wormhole behind. Ugh, that was frustrating. Let's see. Which is the... Okay. Let's go home. Wormhole was fun. It's been a long day and I'm running low on energy by the time I get home. But it's kind of nice not to have to sneak through the window. Feeling doesn't last long. I check the news feeds and Invincible's bloody face is all over them. There's been damage all over the city. There has to be a way to find out what's going on with Mark. I'll call his mom. Goes right to voicemail. Like Mark's chemistry tutor, like Mark's chemistry tutor is who she really needs to hear from right now anyway. I'll call his phone. Doesn't even ring. I'm being ridiculous. Is he supposed to answer from a coma? You okay? Have you heard from Mark? I'm okay. Can't reach him. We'll let you know if I hear anything. Okay, same. Okay, fine. I'll call Robot. Those connections of his has to be good for something. Picks up faster than I expect. Adam Eve, are you alright? I'm okay, but have you heard anything more about Invincible? No, I'm sorry. But he will have the best care. Thanks, Robot. He hangs up and everything is very quiet. There's no way I can sleep tonight. There has to be something I can do. I step back onto my balcony and take to the sky again. I don't know where I'm going. I just need to help. To be continued. So, I think the worms were actually a pretty good place to end that on. That's pretty good. We are getting to, I guess, we're getting into the meat of season 1, which is pretty nice. I wonder how far this is gonna go. It'll be interesting. But thanks for hanging out. Let's see. Friday, we will finish this. And yeah, thanks for joining. Hope to see you again. Be careful of worms out there. See you soon. Bye.